Hey there, Leanne here from Kingdom Blogger. So today we are going to talk about how to improve your Amazon affiliate commissions. So almost every Christian and secular creator, blogger, online influencer is a part of the Amazon Associates, aka affiliate program. And so one thing that you may have noticed is that the commission structure is very, very low. It's probably the lowest in the industry. In other words, for every sale you make, they pay you the smallest percentage. So I've had some people tell me, well, I don't even want to promote Amazon because, just personal issues with the company and all of that. And that's fine. But if your goal is to monetize through affiliate marketing, you will need to be a part of the Amazon program. Why? So even if you don't like Amazon, Amazon is still the number one e-commerce site in the world. In other words, most people I've asked like other Christian creators and just other people I know, when you find a product from a company's website or just any other marketplace, do you buy it there or do you go to Amazon? They're like, honestly, everything I buy, I check to see if it's cheaper on Amazon. The free shipping and overnight and all of that. And so it behooves you to be a part of that program. Again, if your goal is to generate consistent income with affiliate marketing. Okay, so all that being said, so with the lowest commission structure, you kind of have to get creative in order to actually see substantial income from those links being purchased through, right? And so today I am going to share with you about 7 strategies that will help you improve the conversion. In other words, people click that link and then do you get a sale from it or not? And just kind of help you understand some of the psychology behind why people click and how to drive more traffic and so forth. Okay, so let's get started. So number one, absolute, if you follow me for any amount of time, you probably know what I'm going to say is the number one key to getting more income from your links. And that is SEO for your website, of course, and for YouTube as well. But if you are not writing content that is targeted to keywords that answer search queries, you're not going to get traffic to those blog posts where those links are. And the traffic is key because, like I said before, the commission rate for a sale that is made is so low. And so you really need to get more and more traffic, more and more people clicking those links in order to actually see any substantial income come from it. And of course, not every person that clicks the link is going to buy something. So SEO, but more importantly, in your content, the keywords that you're targeting, those search queries, money-making keywords are a part of that. And so what are money-making keywords? So as a Bible study blogger, someone who writes Bible verses about Bible study tips, Bible sorted resources, literally anything that someone goes to search for online because they need to buy it. Best Bibles for new believers, a Bible for children, devotionals for pretty much anything, actual Bible studies, the tools needed for Bible journaling, markers, tabs, all of that stuff, prayer journals, journal notebooks, even just the ones that have lines, and all those are money-making keywords. So if you're writing content that serves your audience, it's not just about the content where you're talking and sharing and doing actual Bible studies. They're also looking for other types of resources because they need to buy them. And so making sure that you target those money-making keywords is also going to increase your income because more people are now coming to your blog post with kind of the purchase mindset because literally that's what they Googled. Okay, so number one, SEO and target more money-making keywords. Number two kind of goes in line with the SEO, but it's a very specific type of content, and that is your seasonal stuff. So the one thing about being part of the Amazon Influencer Program is that your income will fluctuate with the seasons throughout the year. Fourth quarter obviously is going to be your highest earning couple of months of the year. Why? Because everybody's shopping for Christmas gifts. And I'm going to talk about cookies in just a minute. January, February, March typically is a little lower. I mean, you do have an increase for Valentine's Day, so in February, and then the next might be Easter, back to school, things like that. And so where you may close out fourth quarter with like huge earnings, huge for you, whatever that is. And then come January, February, March, you kind of go, "Bloop." That is totally normal. And so one way to kind of keep that momentum going through those like off season is to, when it's applicable. Now, this won't be applicable for every single niche within the Christian, even Bible study, parenting, whatever. But look for those under seasonal type content, like Valentine's Day. In the Christian world, of course, Easter is big. But what are the things throughout the year are holiday, not so much Christian holiday, but just general holiday, general season, time of year, summer, things like that. And ensure you are targeting content that maybe falls in lines with those seasons that will help stabilize your earnings throughout the year. But again, it's also targeting those keywords, money making keywords that are kind of evergreen in nature, maybe not just specific to a holiday or season, but you want to have those ones that are very specific. So Easter for us is huge, right? As Christian creators, anything Thanksgiving, gratitude, Christmas, all of that, New Year. But the stuff that's not your Thanksgiving, Easter, and Christmas, there's like what 9 other months of the year that has things that you could probably find something for your audience that could increase the traffic during those times. Okay, because again, remember, it's all about getting more traffic to click on those links. Okay, so let's talk about in the actual blog posts themselves. So the one thing, I've always taught is learn to serve your audience, not sell to them. And so the worst approach in blogging, especially, is to put a link to a product, put a big picture and a link, and make it really about the product. Like, you must buy this. Hey, you should check out this thing. And it kind of deters away from the point of the post. So this is where, to increase your earnings from what's not like, we have product posts where you're literally the best Bibles for children or the best devotionals for women. Those are what I call product posts. People are literally Googling that because they probably want to buy something. That should definitely be a part of your content plan. But the majority of your content probably won't be direct product recommendation type things. So it's just your general content, like Bible verses about love, or who was Rebecca or who was Esther in the Bible, like Bible study type content. And so having what I call passive links will ensure, okay, so this is where we talk about the cookies. So the cookie for Amazon is 24 hours. So they click on that link, and let's say they're not ready to make a purchase right now, but they click the link, they get home from work, and they're like, I really need to go ahead and order, I don't know, dog food or something. Things that, everybody buys stuff regularly on Amazon now, has it automatically delivered. And so for me, this past summer, I was ordering stuff from Amazon like every day. That mindset, which it's kind of scary that we are literally buying every day from Amazon, but because people are on Amazon so often, the chance of them clicking your link in the morning and then later that evening going back onto Amazon to buy the stuff that they remember they needed, your cookie is still valid. So even though they've left Amazon altogether, they get back on their computer or back on their phone, go to Amazon and make a purchase at that point, your cookie is still assigned to that, provided they haven't clicked on anybody else's link. Okay. And so because of that, you have an increased potential for a sale to happen. And also, the sale is not, or the commission is not just on the product that you've mentioned in the post, it's for their entire basket, whatever they order. And so with a passive link, you're just sort of linking text naturally in a paragraph somewhere, in a sentence that's really not the focal point. So let's say you had Bible verses about love or something. And in one of the paragraphs, you talk about God's love is amazing. And you found a devotional on Amazon about God's love. You could just passively link, where you say God's love is amazing, link that text to the devotional. That's a passive link. Passive links are so crucial for getting those cookies for every visitor that comes to your site. Now, they may not make a purchase, but they might make a purchase. And so if you have content that's really there's not a product that you're trying to like promote in that post, you could still put a passive cookie link in there. Very subtle. Don't put more than one. Don't be like every link they click goes to Amazon. That's kind of annoying. Just put one in there. Okay, so that was number 3, cookie every page. Every single blog post, put one cookie in there. Okay, the next one is for those of you, so one of the things that is really a turnoff and really does not convert that well. So in your Amazon affiliate program, you have for each product you recommend, you can get the link, like the clickable link. You can get the HTML code for a image plus the code, right? The image plus text. Don't put that yellow wrapper picture in your post. It is so ugly. It looks like an ad. Most people are not going to click on that. But more importantly, you will have a much higher conversion rate with linked text versus clickable images. So you have a couple of paragraphs, so you put the image of the thing right there, and the image is clickable to go over to the product. Most people don't know they can click images, and those that do, just they don't. But linking the text in the paragraph, the name of the book or the product, whatever it is, hyperlinking that, and provided that your hyperlinks in your blog content are a different color than the rest of your text, there's a psychology behind shiny things and why is this different? I need to click it. And so here's the thing. All they need to do is click the link for that cookie to be set. And again, like I said before, if they come back within the next 24 hours and log into Amazon, your cookie is still valid. And so anything they purchase, you will get the credit for. So now you can use images. So if you're literally doing, the best Bibles for teenagers or something, and you want to put a picture of each Bible in there, like one of the blocks in Gutenberg is the image text block. That one's really great. The image on the side and the text block on the right side, the image on the left, or flip. And then the name of the book or the name of whatever it is, hyperlink that to the product. So you can use images, but don't use images as the only way that you promote the thing. Linked text has a much higher conversion potential than images do. Okay, so the next one is for those of you who are really active on social media, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. So on Facebook, you can actually share full URL links. Of course, you have to put your hashtag ad, disclose that you're an affiliate. But for those of you on other platforms that you can't link, so TikTok's a big one right now. And of course, a lot of you are active on Instagram. And so the only place you can put the link is in your bio. And so if you have properly set up your link in bio page, if you have not, there is a link below that kind of shows you how to do a really high converting link in bio page. Then you could put links on that page that lead to either one, and we'll talk about this in a minute, but your influencer account, your Amazon influencer account, put a link to that. But if you're not on the influencer program, because you have to qualify for that, you can put links to direct products on your link in bio page. So don't go crazy making a whole list of things, right? But let's say one of the things, so on my TikTok, when I first got started, I was doing online Bible readings every day. And the Bible that I would read from was my NIV Life Application Study Bible in large print because I'm blind. And I would talk about it all the time. And do people ask, what Bible am I using? And so they could go to my link in bio, and there was a button there for them to check it out, and it went directly to that particular Bible on Amazon. And I actually made sales from that. And so again, you don't put a lot of stuff on there. That link in bio page should be used very specifically with intention. But if there's a few very specific products that you regularly recommend, put a link to them in your link in bio page. Okay, so the other part of social media, so this is the next one. The thing that doesn't work is if on your Facebook page, for example, you're constantly just sharing links to Amazon products. Now, I know during Prime Day, you could probably get away with it. But here's the thing. If you've truly built an engaged audience, like you've worked and people are engaging with you and y'all have become friends of sorts through that platform, they're constantly commenting on your posts or asking questions, you respond, like it's an actual dynamic engagement. Or even if you have a Facebook group, then being creative in how you promote the products of Amazon. Don't just drop links and say, hey, y'all should check out this Bible or whatever. Instead, video is huge right now. And so this is where you would just show yourself using something. It's like, oh my gosh, like not the box, but the actual Bible, a video overhead of like you doing Bible study. I really love my large print especially like if you're older like me, I have contacts and I have the readers. So I'm blind. I need the large print Bible. My audience knows it. So if I was talking about it, I would say, I'm so glad the Life Application has a large print study Bible. By the way, if you'd like to check it out, link in bio. So don't just promote products, show them, talk about them. So this is where products that you use on a regular basis, those are the things that you should be talking about, how you utilize them as it pertains to what your ministry is about and so forth. And then people see you using it and it makes them want to use it more. But when you're just dropping links, I have this friend, and she's a local friend, but she doesn't have a blog or anything, but she just is a social media influencer locally. And she's just constantly dropping Amazon links with like nothing but the link. Check this out. Check this out. And she asked me, why are they not converting? I'm like, because you're throwing stuff in people's faces. That just doesn't work. When you can show people the true value of it because you're using it and they see you using it, they're more likely to buy into wanting to at least check it out, right? So just think about that. Video is huge no matter what social platform you're on now. If you're not doing video, you need to start doing video, but learn how to integrate. It's not just about getting on there and reading a devotional, reading a prayer. Talk about the things that you use in your daily life as it pertains to Bible study or whatever. Morning devotionals. I got this morning devotional, y'all, and I just want to read something from it today because it really hit me. And read it, right? And then kind of show it and be like, hey, this has been really great for me to get more time in the Word. If you'd like to check it out, I included the link. How simple was that, right? You're not like promoting it to them. You're not like saying, hey, buy this book. You're like, hey, this really helped me. And if you'd like to check it out, here it is. Like, by the way, that works so much better. Okay. So the final one I mentioned before was the Amazon influencer account. So this is different from the Amazon Associate. Amazon Associate is Amazon affiliate program. They should call it Associate. So there's two programs. The influencer account, you actually have to do a little more than just apply. With Amazon affiliate, pretty much anybody can apply and they get approved. And you have to make those 3 qualified sales. But with the influencer account, you actually have to have a social media presence. I actually got started late with the influencer program because for my first 3 years, I did not do social media at all. And so every time I applied, I would put like 5 followers because I just wasn't on social media, even though my website was getting over 100,000 views a month, and my email list is like 3,000. They're like, you're not an influencer. I guess to be an influencer, you have to be on social media in some aspect. So the qualifiers that they use are Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So you don't have to be on all of them, but you have to have a significant presence on at least one of them. And so when you go through the setup process, it'll have a place. I'll share the website for you to see if you qualify in the notes below. But you'll go through their wizard and you just pick which one. So if you picked TikTok, then it'll connect to your TikTok account and it's just going to look like how many followers, how much engagement do you have, and they'll disapprove you or approve you. And so what the influencer program is basically, it's like a storefront, but you create these different lists. So here's my favorite books. Here's my favorite Bible journaling tools. Here's my favorite this and this and this, right? And you put whatever. It could be all strictly Bible stuff. It could be stuff you use in everyday life, whatever it is. The great thing about the influencer program and why I'm mentioning it here is because Amazon is the only affiliate program that I'm aware of that you cannot put direct affiliate links in your emails. So when you email your subscribers, you can recommend other affiliate products, but you cannot put Amazon links in your email. The only exception to that is the link to your Amazon influencer account. And so, getting approved for that and having that and building that storefront is really a great way to add a little thing. If you're talking about something in the email, like, this morning I was reading my devotional and la, 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 right? And by the way, if you're looking for a great devotional, be sure to check out my influencer store, and you'll see all the devotionals that I currently have or something like that, right? And so you're, again, showing them, talking about what you're using, and then in the email, directing them over to the store. I mean, you can have gift guides, you can put whatever you want in this influencer setup, right? Because it's different lists. And so having that is another way to increase conversions, because now you're able to send it out to your email list. You can also share it on social media and other places. But the email list is the one where we have that direct conversation with our followers. And we've never been able to use Amazon links in it before. So this way you're able to get more visibility on your store, thereby increasing the chance of those clicks happening. So all right, so there you have it. That was basically 7 ways to increase your Amazon conversions. But again, all that aside, you can do all of these things, but if you are not generating consistent organic traffic to your site, you're not going to see the sales and commissions that you're hoping for. And the reason I keep stressing organic, I need something to like zoom in my face when I say organic, right? To get the point. If you're doing blog or share threads, if you're, just, I don't know, that's not organic. Those are your coworkers clicking around on your site because you asked them to. They're not in the mood to buy anything, right? And chances are they're going to click on somebody else's. So your cookie is kind of moot at that point. It's invalid. And so don't waste your time doing things, getting people to click on it forcefully. You want that organic traffic to come from SEO content that people, they Google it, yours comes up on the results page, because when they come looking for the topic of the post and you have products kind of in there, recommendations for things plus the cookie, right? Then they're much more likely to actually make the purchase. Again, with organic, it should build from month to month. And like I said, Amazon's structure is so low that you do need significant traffic to, like, if you're only getting 200 or 300 visitors a month to your site, it's not really a lot of traffic to equate to income, because not all 100 or 400, whatever it is going to click that link. And even the ones that do, not all of them are going to buy something. And so the more traffic you can get, using Pinterest, using social media and everything you have available to you to drive more traffic to your content, as well as using those links in all the different spaces. If you have a YouTube channel, make sure you're talking about products on there. If you, of course, have an email list, make sure you do what you need to do to qualify for the Amazon influencer account. And then on social media, make sure you're not just dropping links to Amazon stuff to be that annoying person. Start showing your audience how valuable the stuff is by showing them you using it, and then mentioning, hey, like, by the way, I use this thing, right? And just get creative with it. But I promise you, Amazon is going to be a steady stream of income once you kind of learn how to make it work for you. And then, of course, understand there will be fluctuations throughout the year. But if you get everything set up right and really lay out everything in the correct way, your fourth quarter is going to really pay for the rest of your year, right? Your earnings in fourth quarter, when everyone is shopping for the holidays, is going to be your biggest earning quarter for the entire year. So get started now, start using some of these strategies, and eventually you should be using all of them. And hopefully you'll be on the way to making more money with Amazon. All right, be sure to like this video, follow us here at Kingdom Bloggers, and comment below. Let me know what you think. What struggles have you had, or if you've had really success with some strategy that I have not mentioned here. Share that with me as well. I would love to hear with you. And as always, if you haven't already, be sure to join my Facebook group, where I share all kinds of tips on helping you grow your ministry, whether it's a blog or YouTube, digital products, and more, so that it can help you create an online ministry, but also one that can provide a financial blessing for you and your family. All right, guys, see you later. Bye-bye.